Everybody, shut the fuck up.
Hey, what's see? This is Rae.
Carlo.
Act like you know. Ramble 66. We putting it down right now. What are we gonna be talking about?
Stop.
Talking about some. We talking about some Kim Hyun Joong, Almost Paradise, or is it? Some G.o.d, 2 p.m. comeback, Mamacita album review. So many things with Running Man, Show Me the Money, Roommate, I Am a Man,
K-pop,
Return to Superman, Appa Odiga,
all that good jazz.
comebacks, things going down, merges.
Hashtags.
It's time to watch. That's it. R.
C.
Rambles. So let's talk about it right now. Almost Paradise. Kim Hyun Joong. Have you been playing with Kim Hyun Joong lately? Because Kim Hyun Joong allegedly may have you know he's could be his alleged girlfriend reported to have pressed charges against him for repeated assault.
SMH.
OGU. How could you do this to us? So
remember his song Unbreakable? Not her rib.
So allegedly,
Up, yo.
two started dating 2012. And this past May, some women troubles. By that mean other women coming into frame.
Oh,
and
you're a Rolling Stone.
Words may have been exchanged, and then injuries happened to her face, her chest, her arms, her butt, at his apartment. It took 2 weeks to recover.
Did he throw her down the stairs?
That was in May. And then in July, some more lady troubles by other lady troubles. And fractured rib, 6 weeks recovery. So, past 2 months of alleged repetition of beatings, apologies, and forgiveness. And she, left and reported, pressed charges because allegedly the situation got worse. When the situation got worse. Now you gotta hear, you gotta hear the other side to the story, right? So
here we go.
His label, his handlers, they're like, first off, they didn't start dating until a few months ago.
So he was just beating up a random woman then.
Middle of their relationship, allegedly. Middle of their relationship, the two had an intense exchange of words. And in their heightened emotional state, things got physical. And, not true that there was continual physical assaults or that she's been battered and beaten over the past 2 months. Their physical fight was a one-time occurrence. Her fractured ribs didn't occur due to their recent argument. Her ribs were injured when they were playing around previously, and the next day they met with acquaintances.
What kind of game were they playing?
As there didn't seem to be anything abnormal, her injury wasn't recognized. And they're very, very disappointed about the one-sided reports from the accuser making headlines and that the truth is being exaggerated. Then dispatch came in.
Bum, bum.
With their findings. And, they got a hold of, a picture of the two together in April 2012. So they've definitely been together since 2012. As well as, from March 2014, in his crib, chilling out, hugged up. So, that was,
lies and deceit.
So, allegedly. And, text messages like, I miss you, I love you, let's live together.
How's your face?
And he sent her closure text saying, "I'm sorry. I hope you rediscovered the 2 years that you had lost. This is how I truly feel." So they've been together for 2 years. And she texted, "My whole body is covered in bruises. It hurts. I'm so upset about this.
It's not even metaphorical.
I was beaten up to the point I was barely alive. Why do I need to be hit like this?" I mean, that's pretty out there. There's no vagueness. Like, it could be poetic. The shit that people be saying in the comments is crazy. And then he replied, "I'm sorry. Let's end this now. Because of you, I feel like I saw a side of myself I hadn't seen in a few years." Whoa. Who have you? Has this happened before? And he also sent an apology. "I don't know why I did that when I was going to feel sorry in less than a day. I hope the bruises and pain get better quickly. I'm truly sorry."
He recovers quickly.
Again, I don't believe that that's all poetic. Like, I meant spiritual bruising, not actual bruising. Like, people were like, you know, shielding this whole thing. And, you know, she said it started at the end of May and ran until the end of July. And there were more than 3 rounds of physical, mental, and psychological assault. And, he only seems to be counting the time when he threw actual punches, while she counts the times he used his force on her. And there were photos.
What is force?
I don't know, but there were photos, and those were some legit. You know, she was, you know, bruised up, and yeah. So Kim Joong is summoned for investigation to assault case next week, and he secretly left for China for his tour, and you know, he wants to. He's also talking about enlistment. He wants to enlist next year if his delay is approved. I mean, I don't know what he can be delayed for because he's being investigated. Could he have some jail time? I don't know. He could still. It could still be settled out of court. You know, because those things happen. But like, the shit people were saying on the internet, like, I'm talking about not even like netizens. We talking like people internationally. Some sounded like they were from America, and they were like, "Well, it takes 2 to tango." Like they were saying, like, well, like I wasn't sure who is this? Is this Stephen A. Smith that's saying this shit? Because they were like, wow.
How can you justify?
I feel like, you know, if she must have said something. She must have said something to get mollywopped like that. Like, come on, B. Come on.
How insecure are you that you gotta hit a woman?
Even if someone tries to like get at you like that, you gotta walk away, son. Like, whew, that is just ridiculous. I mean, from 0, he's on the scale now. From 0 to Kim Hyun Joong, how mad are you? Cause like,
from 0 to Kim Hyun Joong, I'm Korean Chris Brown right now.
Cause, good lord. Oh, Paradise. That was one of the F4.
That's pretty fucked up. I mean,
F4. Thank God he didn't get the girl at the end. Maybe that. Good lord.
Like, he legit beat her into a pulp.
I'm not even saying allegedly. I ain't saying allegedly. It's a statement.
I mean, damn. And then there were some people like, I ain't trying to believe this until I see a video of him hitting. As if like it's a natural occurrence that people like lie about these types of things. Like, if you're dating one in F4, you don't want to admit that you got beat up by him. Like, it clearly took her a long time, like 2 months, to like really just be like, yo, I got hit by this motherfucker. Like, good lord. So,
what are your opinions? Because I'm fucking speechless. Son of a bitch.
Good lord.
When they're playing games, fooling around. When my wife and I do the tickle fight, 12 round, 3 minutes each, ain't nobody walk out.
Carlo outweighs his wife by like what, 2/3?
3 to 1 easily.
So, and you love doing the whole
dead body.
Oh, like,
I love dead body.
He just lays on top and says, "If I'm dead, how you can?"
No, this is the game. First off, you have to have consent. I said, "Babe, in case there's a fire and I pass out on top of you, can you get out?" So I laid dead body. I lay on top of her gingerly, Because, you know, I weigh like 160 pounds. Yeah. And más o menos. And she has to try and get out. It's more of a training exercise, and then it ends up being a tickle fight. Ain't nobody walk out with a busted kidney or a broken rib or bruises.
I mean, good lord. So yeah, you know. And you know what? If the chance happens that it was all a misunderstanding and it was really just a case of the pillow fights, no one play pillow fighting with Kim Hyun Joong because he will fuck you up.
Well, what did he have? What did he have in the pillows? A sack of pennies or like nickels?
Frozen oranges.
Frozen oranges.
I don't know what the
like,
fuck.
Jesus
but you know,
Christ.
they just playing around and shit. Like. So, anyways,
That's fucked up.
from that couple to our favorite couple, Chico. So, the GD has, you know, GD is the K-pop king of Instagram. He's got the most followers. First and then second is Taeyeon, but he's first. And let me tell you, he got himself an alleged secret Instagram account also, where he did another ice bucket challenge, and he nominated, quote unquote, my dear Kiko. Ooh. Oh my dear.
Yeah, but what if it's just an expression?
Nah, fuck that.
You know, how you doing, my dear?
This,
How you doing?
you know what? Who cares? Who cares?
Yeah, I don't care.
The thing is, the one who fucked up is Danny from LA.
Oh,
you know,
that.
in LA, there's that guy Danny. From one time.
The
When
one,
he-
if
he-
you watch one time,
he
he's
didn't
going
have
with
to
a
tell
penis
people-
haircut.
He didn't
Penis
have
haircut.
to tell people that GD and Kiko were definitely dating. Like, he just came out like they're dating and they're broken up. Like, nah, B, I don't think so. Who breaks up with someone and invites them to all your birthday parties?
Daniel, you fucked up.
You're done. Fucked up. So yeah, you know. So they're together. And people mad, real mad. Joe Jackson, not as mad as Kim Hyun Joong, but Joe Jackson mad. And you know, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna. Are there Kiko snacks? Maybe. Google it. Maybe they'll mash them things together. But yeah.
Mash.
Let's see. Top. You know, for his tattoo, there's a scene where like all the actors are playing that card game in their underwear.
Except for him.
No, apparently he's in his underwear
Yeah,
too.
yeah, but he's the one shooting, so you can't see.
It's like a POV. Like,
He's doing like this.
it's like no,
Action.
you see his hand, but he's in his underwear, but you only see from his point of view.
Stunt
Maybe.
hands too. Stunt hands.
No, but
It's really not there.
he's saying that he's gonna be in underwear. So now we have to check it out. He also did. For the red carpet, he did your cheek squeeze thing.
It's bullshit.
We saw that. I was like, let's do it. Show him how you really do it.
This is my creeper face. Ready?
That is so creepy. That's so creepy.
Actually, if you dig it.
So, he also commented that Honey Lee almost became a 21 member
It's weird.
in the past.
It's really weird.
That'd be weird, but at the same
You
time,
can't
that's
view it
weird
now
because we're
no.
thinking about 21 now, but if she was part of it, I'm pretty sure it'd be like, oh, Honey Lee! So, you know. That's pretty dope. Let's see. YG did another hint for Nonagon. Or Nonanainon. No, Nonagon. Third Invasion by Taeyang CL. The teaser image. It's just clothes. It's fucking clothes.
And pencil case.
And you know, it's gonna launch September 9. Shit that won't fit us, so why should we care? Anyways,
Rags.
and Sungri, you saw he met Bruno Mars.
And he's taller than Bruno Mars.
Or Bruno Mars is like maybe the same height, so.
Or maybe somebody's wearing lips.
Yo, Daesung wore 3 lifts when we saw it one time.
Lips.
So, let's see. Winner, chicken dinner. They be winning, though. They be winning. They be singing in acoustic, all that shit.
Winning. They be winning.
Then, you know, they wake up flawless and they win.
Hashtag flawless.
They win all the time. And, yeah, you know. If they win against Super Junior, I'd be very impressed and surprised. I doubt it, though. I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, they got a win already. It's all good.
And watch our Minnow reaction for that. Let's see. You know, and Team B, you know, new survival show. You know, mix and match. It's gonna air September 11th.
Now, what is it exactly? Did they
Okay,
switch
so
clothes?
YG, got the press conference going on September 2nd. Daesung and Yoona are gonna MC that shit. They're probably gonna troll the fuck out of us again, like the fucking win finale. That shit pissed the fuck out of me. Daesung was our bias, but he pissed the shit out of us.
He's gonna be the host
for the
one
press
of the
conference.
Oh, for the press conference.
I know he probably will be the host for the final. Who's gonna be on this team and whose dreams are gonna be broken in half? I thought
it was a show about like all right guys, you gotta switch clothes in 30 seconds.
No, it's Team B plus 3 other trainees, and they'll participate in a battle program to debut in the agency's next boy group. I have a feeling they're just gonna go with a 9 guy boy group, or maybe a 7. I doubt they're gonna go with 8. That'd
just
be
call
weird.
them Super B.
Super B.
Buzz, buzz, buzz.
So B.I. and Bobby are definitely not.
Maybe
they should do. You know what they should do? Flip the script, eliminate B.I. and Bobby, and then have the 4 plus the 3
and Vasco.
Keep it 7. Keep it 7, and then have the 2 as a duo.
I lost count.
Easily. Depending on how Show Me the Money ends with Bobby, like if Bobby wins,
show me the one.
Like, well, let's talk about it. Let's
talk about love.
Let's talk about
love, which is love.
Show Me the Money.
Isn't that love episode?
Show Me the Money 3, 8 and 9. Episode 8 and 9. So, I mean, this show is fucking weird now. Because maybe, let's say, if there's like 4 performances on the show, maybe 1 is a hip hop performance.
Can I tell you something?
If we're lucky.
To me, not to cut you off, but I'm gonna cut you off. The ending of each episode, to me, the results, it's like an M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie.
Plus Daesung and
twists. It's like
ridiculous.
6th Sense, The Village. It's not as trashy as Avatar, but you know what I'm saying.
Okay, look, let's get back to the show. Team Sandy and Swings. How are these motherfuckers?
Linkin Park.
How the fuck are these motherfuckers getting so much Show Me the Money? How are they getting these girls to match them?
I have an easy solution. In order to cast a vote, every time you press it, $1. See how many times you're gonna vote. Yeah, I'd like to vote.
I ain't even trying to waste down Vasco.
I'm trying to get a haircut next week. Sorry, Vasco's kid. You're gonna have to eat lettuce.
But
Nothing else.
I mean, people were, and then at some point, a lot of them were like, because Vasco fucked up the show. His fucking rock shit. People like made Iron like want him to just do some reggae shit with Skull.
That's
be kind of weird. That's no. To be fair, I appreciate the fuck out of Bobby and Illionaire's EDM club banger. I you know what? It got the girls going. I was saying to Carl like, if you give a Show Me the Money towel to somebody in the crowd and they wrap that shit around, like they're in like a farm and shit.
Or a mud flat.
You need to get the fuck out of here. Like where the fuck do you think you at? Where the fuck do you think you at now? So 8 was the big reveal that.
Oh wait, spoiler alert. Go on.
8 was the big reveal that. What was 8? That. Oh no, we talked about B.I. out, but it was the big reveal that like Bobby and them lost to fucking by like 14 million to
Swings and San.
And we're like, fuck. Well, at the same time, who really believed Chow Mein? I know it's Chow Mein, but who really believed Chow Main's gonna make it? I mean, come on.
Should have had Toy.
Should have had Toy. They made Toy cry, and Toy gave him fruits and Ferrero candies.
Turn up. 19.
And what do they give back to Toy for their gifts? They give Chow Mein a free haircut.
19.
So they deserved that loss because they did her dirty. Then it went. Then Vasco pulled out a bolo tie out of the 80s. pulled a bow tie, didn't even rock it correctly, and started, you know, rock rapping, Linkin Parkin about his son.
Roadhouse.
And then, and he was saying, you know, he was gonna, you know, Vasco killing these hoes. Daddy's killing these hoes. Like, well, what the fuck are we talking about right now?
Are you slaying vagina daddy? Are you slaying vagina daddy?
So that was going on. And then Zico and Ulti. We were calling him Ulti.
Actually, you were calling him that.
Because I thought it was an I. Anyways, Zico and Ulti, man. That shit was fucking amazing.
That was dope.
But they couldn't compete with Bobby and Eunhyuk, because Bobby and Eunhyuk's track was just, it had smoke.
It's what's popping these days.
It was popping and people were like really bouncing, but just strictly hip hop rap. Ulti and
even Swing says it.
Ulti and fucking Zico killed the fuck out of it. Even when they were like going off of each other and shit and ad-libbing shit. You know, Bobby's a little awkward with Dolki when, you know, they're trying to ad-lib and shit, but it worked out and they won it, and then bye, Ulti is gone. And then
the whole I almost fell. Oh.
And then Gear Boy was terrible. I'm sorry.
Fuck
that was
fuck that noise. I ain't trying to hear nothing.
That was nonsense. That was nonsense. And he was gone. So then it ended up being Vasco C-Jam. That's how you say that shit?
No, it's Kajam. No, it's C-Jam.
Bobby and Iron. So Bobby versus Vasco. And we're like, fuck. This is gonna be interesting. So then, what happened? Vasco pulled out of his ass. He was gonna go trap music. We're gonna do some trap music. And Bobby did 11-11, made famous by Illionaire, and he killed the fuck out of that shit.
Murder the beat.
He did his motherfucking thing, and then I was worried that Vasco was gonna do something, but Vasco's beat was kind of chill out. No one was really rocking in the crowd, and thankfully, Vasco's out of there. All these old rappers, get out of here. 14 years in the game, get out of here. So, I'm sorry. So yeah, so Bobby did his thing. So yeah, Team YG's totally gone, but Tableau, Epik High, releasing their 8th album soon. So there's that. And Sean is made the internal director at YG Entertainment and given stock options. I mean, yeah.
Finally, shit.
Yo, watch G-Dragon Kiko be the new Sean and his wife. 12 kids. Motherfucking just...
G-Dragon ain't no doing shit like that.
Doing like, building hospitals. You know. So there's that. There's always that. Let's see, let's talk about it. Super Junior came out with Mamacita. Hey, Mamacita. Ay. And yeah, the 7th album is pretty fucking good, guys. I think you guys should, if not, you're not gonna copy it, at least take a listen for it. I'm saying, Mamacita is the shit that sticks in your head. But if you're gonna judge the album on Mamacita and you're not gonna give it a chance, because if you don't like Mamacita, you're not gonna give it a chance, then I feel sorry for you. Because if you like music, you're gonna find one track that you like on this album, and Midnight Blues, man. That shit is my motherfucking jam. That shit is smooth as hell. That shit. Whew. What else is good? Evanescence is great. This is love.
This is love.
That shit is fucking.
It's like when I was growing up. I was like, oh, this is my jam.
And Let's Dance is also great. Also, you know what? It's all great. So, you know, Super Junior, Inkigayo recording. Fan account said that they're asking Eunhyuk if his hair was real. And Shindong took a strand and pulled it out and gave it to a fan, and the fan kept it. And
no,
proof shot.
No, the plan is we're gonna make some clones.
Yeah, C1 got shot in that. He's the K-pop king of Twitter. He has the most followers. So Super Junior's Kyuhyun is joining his next musical, The Days
of Our Nights.
No, just the dates. Girls Generation invites fans like us to hashtag catch GG.
What am I catching?
It's a mystery to me. I don't know. But they're saying that, you know, tagging your post through hashtag catch GG, there'll be something special. Jessica said that it's a sign to connect the girls to us, the fans. And Tiffany invites us to catch the girls through the hashtag.
How am I supposed to catch it?
Hashtag catch RC.
Hashtag what?
Hashtag catch RC. Special, guys. Anyways. And Sunny says that her, Taeyeon, Yoona, Jessica, and Tiffany were insoles. Lies of the sea.
Wait, like lips?
Yeah, like insoles in their shoes, yeah.
So what? Who
Yeah,
cares? You don't need them in bed. Pow, pow.
So TTS. You know TTS.
Tits.
No. TaeTiSeo.
Of course.
And, or Taken single. That's what she makes us think. So
oh my god.
We don't know yet. Dispatch, get on that. But, you know, they got their show, the TaeTiSeo reality program. And, you know, Tan said that all her personal life will not be divulged. God damn it!
That's bullshit.
We're not gonna see no damn bacon. Yo, Tiffany, where is motherfucking Niku? But
ship it.
That's fine, you know. And you know, a bunch of people from SM like Ichul, you know, they talked about the real Taeyeon, her personality. And you know, for the most part, a good summary is that she's mysterious, emotional, and manic at points.
Wow.
You know, as from what they're saying.
Anyway, they're saying it sounds like she has psychological disorder.
But you know, they go to on their show. They go to California, going back to the Grove, and they check out Tiffany's house. I heard that's her parents' house, and I thought it was her pool too, but no, it's like the community, the shared pool.
Were they swimming in the pool?
No.
Well, then that's
Girls' Generation.
Bullshit.
Are you serious? Right? You don't know who's been in there. So let's see.
You don't know who's been in, stuff.
I'd say you gotta keep safe. Let's see what's next. So EXO.
Never heard of him.
Oh, you know, EXO. Suho did his remake MV of g.o.d's To My Mother on their, EXO 90 2014 thing. Bill Coaster galore music video. It's about, your mama. There's a harmonica involved. Just the feels of that shit. That was rough. And g.o.d picked Sehun as the member with the most influence or power among EXO instead of leader Suho. Because, they ranked them, who has the most influence on the other members. And the ranking went Sehun, Suho, Xiumin, Chen, Luhan, and then Lay. And they said because, Lay, you're so gentle.
Soft beat.
That he would agree with everyone and accept everyone's opinion. He looks so kind. And since Sehun is the maknae, if he gives his opinion in a frustrated manner, I think the Hyungs would let him have his way. But g.o.d saying that when their maknae is also their maknae is a giant. So I can if Kim Tae Woo's fucking frustrated, then you're gonna get thrown through a wall. Hey, truth gotta be out there. Let's see. Then they put in order of who knows how to have the most fun. Their ranking went Xiumin, Sehun, Chen, Luhan, Suho, and Lay. And why did they pick Xiumin? Because the friends who are on the shy side know how to party. Let me tell you, Judy, you know what the fuck you're talking about. It's always the quiet ones.
Yeah, they're freaks. The quiet ones are the ones double teaming a girl with their brother or some shit like that.
It's always the
wild
quiet
shit.
It's always the quiet.
I'm
telling you. I am telling you. It's the shit where like, whoa.
Wait a minute. I'm the quiet one between the two.
Oh my. You are a bitter freak. Anyways.
Because I'm a freak in the morning, a freak in the evening.
Anyways.
Just like me.
It's kind of like that.
Shout out to
It's
Adina
kind of like
Howard.
it's kind of like that person that we know because and it turned and then everyone found out that she likes getting spit on.
Ew.
Yeah, that was a mind opener. That was it was like whoa, and everyone's like, I can't believe we're gossiping about this, but she a freak. Some people are like that, man. I'm not saying Schuman's like that, but hey,
I shared a cup with that. No. Ew.
That's crazy. Let's see. So EXO ranked themselves as who knows how to have the most fun. Sehun, Chen, Schumann, Luhan, Suho, Lay last. Technically first, of course, because you know.
You don't know no better.
Don't know no better. So Sehun does his own remake of Shinhwa's Yo MV, and you know. It's like a mirror. There's a darkness inside. You gotta pull your. It's the classic mirror music video where you're rocking the white suit and your reflection is rocking a black suit, and you're just like, God damn it! Like, it's going down that one.
There's got a darkness inside.
There's a darkness inside. But you know, Kim Tae Woo was telling them that. He got yelled at by JYP for rocking no glasses during a performance. He had no glasses on, so he was closing his eyes during the performance because the light was bright. You know what I'm saying? So
no sunglasses.
I think both. So his eyes are closed. So after the broadcast, JYP, peace and blessings to you upon him, kicked the door open, grabbed this big motherfucker, and yelled, "Should I rip these or not?" By his eyeballs. It's like. It's even weirder that you're wearing clear pants right now. Like,
you know why I'm laughing? It's just I don't ever find him that intimidating.
but you know what?
I mean, if he's your boss, sure.
Your
But
boss,
my
man.
God,
That's pretty funny. Let's see.
what do you think he did to Taeyeon when he had the? This is what's wrong with JYP.
No.
Should
Should I rip things?
Should I rip your tongue out?
Anyways. So Taemin doesn't gain weight.
Good for him.
He trimmed down to 125 pounds. You're 25.
You
I
bastard.
can literally pick up Taemin and just literally throw him Uncle Phil style. Jazzy Jeff. I should do that. If I want.
R.I.P.
If I want.
R.I.P.
Jazzy Jeff's dead? No. James Avery. R.I.P. Anyways. Yeah, you know. He said that he wanted to gain weight, and then something happened with him and his trainer. Calculations was wrong, and he actually lost a lot of weight. And then I thought to myself, what calculations did you need if you wanted to gain weight? Why don't you just eat more food? I'm sorry, is that a problem that you have? Because I don't really. It's not processing in my mindset. So. Oh, don't finish your meal. Oh. This is said the first time he saw Yoona. You know, he was like starstruck. You know, because he saw how, you know, pretty she was, and she was like, I'm not gonna make it. But yeah, he made it, yo. Wow. That's what, you know what, a lot of handsome people and beautiful people always say about other beautiful people, that they make them not feel beautiful, but like, that's weird. That's weird. Beautiful people always be saying that. Like, I always say that, and it's just like, it's all an act, because I'll tell you guys right now.
It's all about my ego.
Let's see, Sulli. You know, last week we said that she was going to promote her Fashion King movie, but the Fashion King reps have no idea what the fuck is going on.
That's always good.
Just enjoy your dates with choice. It's fine. It's
Fuck
fine.
it.
It's fine. It's fine. And Changmin sings "Because I Couldn't Say I Love You" for Yunho's character's love theme song for the night Watchman.
I couldn't say I love you anymore.
Anyways, so it's about that time, 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Insiders. Details.
1800.
Comeback, probably allegedly set for September 15th. Fourth full-length album on the 15th, and it's gonna, you know, comeback stages, music shows, second week of September. Title track is gonna be like an upbeat song like Hands Up. Makes sense because the teasers are them like binge drinking. Like literally Nick-hoon pouring drinks into Woo Young's mouth and taking a chance on pouring liquor into a tiger mask. That's weird. And Junkei and Junho just drinking also. So yeah. Speaking of Nick-hoon.
Ooh, Nick-hoon.
Yo, he got himself some backpacks and bags of his own. You know, he teams up with Rosa K. I believe that's Junkei's wife. Rosa K. It's, yo, she even puts a dot. Rosa.K, Jun.K. It's gotta be it, right? Synergy. Anyways, collaboration line of bags. Pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how much that shit costs. I probably won't. If I find out, I can be like, Rosa K, you tripping right now. So yeah, Nick-hoon's gonna play a lawyer in his upcoming Chinese melodrama, Looking for Aurora. And then, clearly, at that point, Tiffany goes, who that bitch? Who Aurora? No.
In English, too.
But
Who
you know,
that bitch?
when asked about, you know, his relationship, he's extremely happy with Tiffany.
Or else.
Aurora. So, GOT7 make their Japanese debut with Around the World, single album, October 22nd. You know, being around the world.
And
and play I hate it. I don't know when, I don't know why. Why they want us faded.
I don't know.
R.I.P. Puffy.
The fuck?
Oh. This line didn't happen? So.
No, his name.
Yeah. So, J Park.
Were you at the pre-VMAs award show thing at Christmas party?
No.
You sociopath?
No. That was Will I Am, man. Just play his song backwards.
Google that.
Anyways,
Will I Am killed Biggie.
Allegedly. So, J Park, 17-song track list for his upcoming second album, Evolution. Believe in evolution. So, we got Evolution, Joa, So Kid, which is gonna have an MV. Got like Michael Jackson jacket, you know, with all them zippers. Let's Make Up remastered, Promise, Secret remastered, Welcome, Ride Me, Metronome, GGG,
Baby.
Who the Fuck Is You, 100 remix. Yeah, you have to say it like that. Success Crazed, I Like the Party remastered,
I like the party.
Hot remastered, and Hot remix, and Nana. So, you know, that's gonna be on September 1st. And yeah. Did you see that J Park and Simon D signed an agreement with the Gangnam office for to support children from low-income families?
That's cool.
They rock their baptism clothes, like legit, like they're like, you know, when you go to church and then the next day like, just give it up for everyone who got baptized this weekend. It's like yeah, J Park, Simon D, like Simon D's haircut. So yeah, J Park did an Ideal Type World Cup. Sounds like us. And it went, it's only a 4-person though. He picked Suzy over Eunji and IU over Taeyeon. Suzy or IU?
Suzy.
I will also say Suzy. He wanted to pick Suzy, but then he was like, I think JYP would be against me, so I will choose IU. Which opens the question, why'd you leave Ethiopia? I didn't want to bring it up, but wow. What's the story on that? We never got the real story. Anyways.
It involves a woman.
So it's probably weirder than anything we can even imagine. It's like, it could be just something really weird and unexpected. Anyways. Cube Entertainment is fully merged with its Cube DC. Cube DC had Rain! So Rain is officially under full-on Cube. Let's see, Block B Zico says talent should come before age or experience. You know, he's mad that people don't give him the credit because he hasn't been rapping for so long. But yo, Zico, man, against all odds.
Just get into rock.
Against
like
all
Vasco.
odds, Tupac. all you old rappers trying to advance. You know, it's all over now. Take it like a man. Looking all flabby and sick. Like Larry Holmes, you know? Get it? Get it? You know? Trying to play a hit on me. Shit. Eat a fat dick, you know?
You J Park? Jesus.
That was Tupac, yo. Machiavelli, rest in peace. Anyways, but he talked about his rocky relationship with his older brother, Speed's Tae Woo, during their childhood. No, older brother. He said, when I was young, I really hated my older brother. I wish he would disappear. I wonder why he was making things so difficult for me. When I was happy, he seemed like a being that God sent to me so I wouldn't live comfortably and would learn about life.
What's the problem?
That sounds
That's
like
what we big brothers do.
I wish you were a football.
Oh no, Peter, no! You wish your brother.
Who remembers Zathura, man? That's the best movie scene ever when he traded his brother in for Brett Favre side football.
Brett Favre. Their house was in space. Oh,
and Dax Shepard was in a movie. Ugh. Anyways, let's see. That's a Zathura thing. But Lizzie, you know, kind of similar, reveals that she's concerned about her image, you know, because she always has a smile on her face, and she wonders if people think of her as a child with no thoughts.
The fuck?
But at the same time, your own roommate talking about pooping, so.
I made you look.
She was like, I need a man that I can say, I'm gonna go poop. Oh, that's cute, babe. You're gonna go poop. Like, I don't know where the fuck you living at. I don't know about. Listen, you definitely can't go out with Mir because Mir don't even let chicks poop in his house. It's gonna be very hard to find a dude that's normal to say pooping cute, yo.
Don't be like, yo,
bae,
wash your hands, son.
Yo, when you poop, it's cute,
wash your hands,
it's cute, girl.
Close the door.
Anyways, Sister talked about their dating ban. And that, you know, they were refrained from dating for 3 years after debuting. Dating ban is over. Rae is free to holler at them.
Then try. J Park beat you to it.
4 years passed since they debuted, and you know, this is the 5th year, and ain't nobody hollering right now. And that's really sad.
Hollering.
B1A4 said they would never go public with a relationship, which is kind of weird.
Nah,
just let it rock. Just put it out there.
Man. Then they gotta compete with James.
And Sando confesses he's getting treatment for parasites in his lungs. I have never heard of that, but
nah, was he swimming in like
pulmonary dystomatosis?
From that,
that's crazy. So Lady Jane and Hong Jin-ho denied dating again when he was pictured at a restaurant touching her thigh.
With what? A hot dog?
With his finger.
Ah, it's just
Yo, that's Korean 73rd base.
You make no sense with these bases.
Yo, upper thigh. Inner quadrant of the upper thigh. And he was like, nah. What had happened was she had a birthmark, right? And I was like, interesting birthmark. So yeah, you know, I don't know how Simon D's feeling about that, but Lady Jane don't give a fuck because she never met up with Simon D after the breakup. Why would you? What are you, Kiko? So yeah. Let's see. Tae G revealed their ideal types. You know, I believe Dohee, she said that she don't like thin men. She likes a man with a physique that's cute. I mean, that sounds just like Rae. Just like Rae.
Like a teddy bear?
She picked Eunhyuk and Mint chose Taeyang. So, yo, me and Eunhyuk are basically the same person. Kara revealed their type of man. Hara wants a guy good at work and has a plan. And he needs to be on time. Sungyeon wants a guy that embraces things with an open mind and has composure in their eyes. Yuri wants a guy that takes care of himself, has manners, and does not waste anything. And Youngji wants a man that does not use strength on the weak, but on the strong. Like, son, that's all me. I'm always on time.
No.
I'm good at rambling. I embrace things with open minds. These eyes, all composure right now. Composure is what these eyes be screaming about. I never waste anything on my plate. And when I use my strength, I use it on the weak. But,
what a bully.
Yeah. Anyways.
Eat this dirt.
So, yeah. Or holla at me. Anyways. Youngji was asked who was the most difficult member to approach. She said Sungyun.
Wow.
Yeah, I can see it.
I thought it would be
They said it was kind of awkward. She said, they asked her, who do you think is the most beautiful member in Kara? And she picked herself. Where everyone else picked Yuri. So, holla at that.
Holla at your boy.
So, Yuri talked about how she gets stressed out by being compared to Hara and Sungyun's body because they're skinny and stuff.
Come on.
No, they have such thin bodies.
Is she saying she's a
And
heifer?
being with them is stressful. I tried various dieting methods. I'm like, what? And, you know, she apparently eats a lot, but immediately gets nauseous, and then she ends up vomiting. That sounds like accidental bulimia.
That sounds
like accidental bulimia. Because she accidentally gets nauseous.
Yeah, but you know what? Her teeth are too good to be.
Because of that, she got reflux esophagitis. So, you know.
Where did you?
So she don't do that anymore. Foreman's Kyuhyun said that she was considering gaining weight because she got some popularity in Brazil when she was plump. K-pop world for plump is not even close to plump. However, after losing weight, popularity dissipated, man. She thinks she's gonna get some weight. Go for it, girl. Go for it.
How?
So there's gonna be a project trio. Nasty, comprising of JS Kevin, Non-Music Kyunglee, and rookie female Sojin. I'm hoping they get nasty. The photos look kind of nasty. As much as K-pop can allow you to be nasty. It's gonna be on September 3rd. They got an MV teaser for Knock, you know. Because when it comes to rocking, don't come a knocking.
There's sex going on.
Teen Top September return with Exito, or Success in Spanish.
It's Exito.
It's set for release on September 15th.
Or Echito.
Okay, whatever. Return with It's Not Easy. They return with It's Not Easy. And Black, possible comeback. They're saying, I'm not a monster. Coming soon, 2014.9. And Seotaji just got his first daughter, so him and his wife is Seotaji and the girls. Anyways.
Crickets.
Let's finish this off. Running Man 210, the Alkagi episode with the gold pieces thing. So Guangsu and Woo Young. Good to see Woo Young really. He was working it. He got pretty far. Jae-suk and Kim Won-yo just trying to get the team together. It was pretty hilarious.
Pretty
he had nobody else in his crowd though. He only had 3 dudes and then his partner. That's pretty funny. Seokjin and Seohyun. He's just yelling at her.
Pretty much.
Get this down. Gary and Lee Hee-jung. She had a special clothes.
Yeah.
What a model.
Modelo.
G.o.d and Jungwon.
He's funny. They're rocker groups.
That shit was hilarious.
Agency.
Started praying and shit. It got weird. Let's see. Jungkook and Kim Hwan.
They
didn't do nothing. And Haha and Che Bu-kyung, which, whoa,
massive
that dude was sliding that shit. But Gio won.
Yeah.
Actually, the episode was pretty fucking good. You know, jumping back and forth and shit, just getting it down. Pretty nerve-wracking. We were yelling while watching this. I'm a Man, episode 1. men in jobs or environments that are predominantly women, guess IU. Great fucking, no one chose not in there anymore, but Kwon Oh Jung is hilarious and perverted, so he's great. He's a great replacement, and yeah, you should watch that shit. If not, that's fine. I don't care. Up ordering at 77. They did the World Cup. Of course, it's kind of depressing, but hey, you find out the moms cook mad slow compared to fathers. Minsu had to regulate that shit. Who sulks like nobody's business? Rewan gets scared like nobody's business. Sehun gets jealous over some catching of the fish like nobody's business. God damn.
Damn children.
It was pretty troublesome, that one. And then Ben got bit in the eyeball. She got bit in the eye.
Whoa.
That was not a mosquito, yo. You got bit by a roach. I know what a roach bite looks like. I mean, that's some shit. Anyways. Superman, Return of Superman, 38. Home Comes Home. The Twins Adventure Time. I mean, they had the flower shit, which was, we never experienced touching flowers, babies, and we turned out fine. I don't think you really need to, the babies need to touch new shit every day. It was kind of weird, but they're ravenous eaters. The wig thing is always funny. Speaking of ravenous eaters, the triplets also, but he is a disciplinarian. Like, he knows what to
regulate.
Pool time, one of them almost drowned, which was kind of crazy. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty insane that he brought him to a pool, like amusement park, just by himself with 3 kids running around. That was insane. Haru's outings, of course, learning shit. And Sarang at the gym, and she ate afterwards. Superman, man, just turn off your brain, just watch. The twins and the triplets are just comedy all the time. Let's see, Roommate, 15, 16, 17. What we can learn about this is that Lizzie needs, Lizzie just talked about it. Lizzie talking about pooping. That it came out so much. It's like, whoa, this is crazy. Nana needs to just go out with Sehun. I feel like Sehun's down. Nana's definitely not down. She hates it, but you gotta chip away at that shit. Nana is young. She needs to learn that he may look like he's an F4. He may be almost paradise.
You can break your rib.
He could break your rib. Sehun won't be doing that type of shit. You can't judge a book by its cover. So, I'm really shipping that shit right now. And man, Kyuhyun put in that work. I think the most surprising thing though is that the implication that you find out that Kyuhyun's dad committed suicide. That came out like, whoa.
I don't feel bad about it.
Crazy.
No, I feel bad for her, but I don't feel bad.
That was insane. The thing is that
you'll quit a beast.
No, that's not.
That's just my personal opinion. That's a generalized opinion.
I have to disagree. There's clearly there's a chemical imbalance.
That's fine.
That's not a regular thing, that decision people would make. That's chemical imbalances.
Life ain't easy.
The brain is just an organ that you need to take care of. Sometimes shit is kind of fucked up when you take medication and some treatment. That shit is great. So that was pretty much a bummer. But she beat the brakes off that girl. Japanese girl. And and then we found out the guy is leaving the show with Sora, and room 1 is done. There's no one in room 1 anymore. No one. I hope they replace. I heard they're gonna replace people. I don't know how long this show's gonna last though, so I don't even know. But
it lasted longer than I thought it would.
It's true. That's true. You're right on that. So yeah. That's about it. This is Ray. Act like you know. If you laugh once, like. If you laugh twice, share. If you laugh 3 times, act like you know and subscribe. Gosh, these people. Look at this beautiful motherfucking city we live at.